Morning, everyone. Hope you all are doing well and have a great start to your week. Just wanted to come to you via video. I think I told y'all I would do this to help you all out as you get started with this project to kind of wrap up our unit on history and politics. So obviously I'm not with y'all in class Monday through Wednesday this week. I am away at the senior retreat, but I'll be back on Thursday. With all of that in mind, obviously I know you all may have questions as you're working through this assignment. So you are welcome to email me. Of course, I will be available and can respond to things as I can while I'm gone. But I did want to take some time to purposefully record a little video just to kind of walk you through some of the basics so that it's almost as though I were physically there in the class face to face talking to you and giving you some pointers to help get started with this project. So this particular project is meant to serve as kind of the culminating task for our first unit on history and politics. And you all have done a really, really nice job with these texts. I've thrown some stuff at you that's been a little tough, both in terms of written language, but also just, again, content, some of it being emotional. But again, you all have risen to the occasion. You've done very nice work overall. So I wanted to do an assignment with you all that would be purposeful, but also give you an opportunity to do some more AP practice. And we're going to do it here. So this assignment is called History and Politics FRQ with a twist. And there is a twist associated with it because obviously you all have done an FRQ already. I'll be getting those graded and back to you soon. But you did that solo. You did that on your own. The beautiful part about this assignment is you get to do it with a partner or two people to form a group of three. So you are going to be given, and I'm going to have all of this posted in Blackboard, you're going to be given a previous AP Lang and composition free response question, an FRQ, and you are going to be asked to craft the different parts and pieces of that response, of that essay, without actually having to fully write the essay out in full form. And what's nice is that you'll be able to do this and present it, and you will present it in class in front of your peers, and you'll be able to craft the slides in a way that's creative and compelling. Okay, so ultimately, and again, in pairs and a pair, or a group of three, of no more than three. So again, you can partner with somebody or work with two other people. You will address the FRQ prompt. I'm going to show it to you here in a second, and you're going to craft the following things. And again, I'm not going to read through all these bullet points. You can read them. You can read them more carefully, but ultimately, you're going to keep in mind what your introduction would sound like. What are some things you would include to address the prompt and the subject matter? Have some kind of one-sentence clear thesis statement that presents your argument about the rhetorical choices used in the case of this FRQ, the McCain speech. And yes, you are going to be looking at the rhetorical approach or the rhetorical analysis, so ethos, pathos, logos. Then also think about the overarching ideas and things that would exist in at least 3 body paragraphs and include, of course, the basic elements of what would be in those paragraphs. Also craft a brief conclusion that wraps up the argument and points to larger takeaways for the reader. And then you'll have, of course, a bit on your slide deck or your PowerPoint or Google Slides that deals with it gives you a space to reflect on this assignment, what you liked, what you didn't like, things like that. That is very much what the assignment is. So you're, again, pretty much writing the paper, but not fully writing everything out, but you are going to be doing the work in slides. And again, you can use Google Slides, you can use PowerPoint, you can use whatever you'd like. You can use Canva if you want, but using a platform you're comfortable with so you can make the assignment aesthetically pleasing, make it pretty, as pretty as you can, and of course make it in a way that it's presentable, and you can then present it to the class. This is a 100-point summative assignment, so it's going to count a good bit. So I do want you to make sure you take time to do this carefully. There is a rubric I'm going to show you here in just a second that I'm going to be grading you against, you all will have the entirety of this week to work on it. So you'll have Monday's class, Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when I see you, and then Thursday or Friday, depending on when I see you, okay? You'll have those 3 class periods to work on this and to get it in the finest form possible, because the following week we are going to have presentations. Okay, so I do want you all to make sure you take plenty of time to do this and to do it well. And also give yourself some time to go through and do a little bit of rehearsal so that you know exactly how you want to execute this. Okay, the prompt itself And again, this will also be in Blackbaud. Is going to just, again, it's very much an FRQ prompt, very much like what you saw in the sample one that I gave you all to complete earlier. This one specifically deals with a speech that John McCain, Senator John McCain delivered, that he delivered in opposition to proposed healthcare legislation in the Senate in 2017. So it's a very powerful speech. John McCain was a world-class politician, regardless of your partisan views. He was fantastic. It's really sad that he's gone, in my opinion. But I would encourage you to take time to read through this and as a group discuss what the text is saying and how you can craft an argument from it. Do that work first. Do some brainstorming, do some annotating, that kind of stuff, and then begin to think about what you're going to put on your slides. And then in terms of the rubric, here's your rubric. You're going to have a category for clarity of ideas up to 30 points. Again, essentially all areas are really clear. The structure of the writing, the nuts and bolts of the thesis and other things are present. Grammar and mechanics is also going to be 30 points. Again, try not to have too many. You do have the ability to use spell check, grammar check, that kind of stuff, and also read it through yourselves. And then also 10 points is going to be dedicated to the slide deck being, or the PowerPoint being aesthetically pleasing, meaning it's nice to look at. There's continuity, things along those lines that you'll want to be mindful of, okay? So this is the way you'll be graded. This will be in Blackbaud for you to take advantage of. And of course, if you have any questions or concerns at any point, y'all, reach out and let me know. I'm happy to talk with you over email while I'm gone. And of course, I'll be back on Thursday in class face-to-face to help you. And of course, I'll be there Thursday and Friday. All right. I'm going to leave it there because I'm a bit over what I wanted to be. But I hope y'all enjoy this project. I've done something like this very, very similar to this with my seniors last year, and it ended up being a really useful exercise. I think they enjoyed getting to do an assignment that was purposeful, but also giving themselves time to troubleshoot and think through writing with other people who are in the same class working on the same prompt. All right. Y'all take care. Reach out if you need anything, and I will see you all on Thursday. Thanks so much.